This video is not affiliated with or a project from Rooster Teeth. However, any images, icons, video clips, or logos contained within belong to Rooster Teeth Productions, unless stated otherwise, and will therefore not be monetized. This is a fan product only. Please don't sue me, RT. Imagine your boss to be the creator of a company responsible for millions of minutes of content, inspiring many people to rise up and do their own awesome content. Also, the same boss sometimes evolves into Catbug, has multiple personalities, likes to scream, and is basically your company's dad. Contradiction much? Doesn't matter. Give it up for Burnie Burns.
And that is the story of how I lost my multi-million-dollar company.
But for real now, welcome to this mini-series where I want to show you the people of Rooster Teeth. Trust me, it'll make sense. It's basically one dude analyzing the people at RT and their lives, because that is definitely not creepy at all. And since that's a shit name, we're just gonna call it RT Bio. Has a much better ring anyway. So let's take a look at our first candidate in the basics. Michael Justin Burnie Burns, born January 18th, 1973 in Rochester, New York, being notably co-founder of Rooster Teeth and Funhouse and co-creator of Red vs. Blue, along with Gustavo Sorolla and Jeff Ramsey. He voices Church, Epsilon, Vic, and Lopez in Red vs. Blue, Taiyang Xiaolong in Ruby, and Hagan in Laser Team. He also makes an appearance and hosts numerous other RT shows and series. He's engaged to Ashley Jenkins, host of The No. What he's doing now will be answered later, but for now you'll get a short history. I'll keep it simple. Burns' first small success was a small movie called The Schedule that he made during college with the help of his roommates Joel Heyman, notorious stock salesman, and Matt Hullum, notorious Sarge, who will hopefully come up in later episodes of RT Bio. The three parted ways after this minor success, and Burns met Jeff Ramsey, notorious not so drunk anymore, and Gustavo Sorolla, notoriously annoyed, after working at a tech support company. They later started making videos for a site they hosted, along with Jeff Fink, which was called Drunk Gamers, mainly about Halo, later even with voiceover. The beginnings of Let's Plays. A few things during playing were questioned by the small crew in Burns. Example are, why does the Warthog look like a Puma, the original Spark for the Machinima RVB? Why do characters have no voices? Why did they even fight, even though nobody told them? Add in a stack of boredom and the first episode of Red vs. Blue was born. Not long after that, Drunk Gamers shut down because of the lack of users. With the help of Matt and Joel, the group founded Rooster Teeth and started the website redvsblue.com. Red vs. Blue became famous quickly and lifted Burnie, playing his voice actor role as Church, to a small celebrity status. He later created the series The Strangerhood, based off The Sims 2, and Panics, based off of Fear, although with minor success. Following that, Burns wrote Captain Dynamic, which was directed by Matt Hullum, which in turn led later to the infamous RT Shorts. Burnie later approved Monty Ohm's Ruby, which became RT's second biggest animation series up until today. In September 2008, Burnie, Jeff, and Gus hosted the Drunk Tank audio podcast, which is comedic commentary on culture, video games, news, website features, sports, projects, or just the week in general. The podcast quickly became the #1 on the Rooster Teeth website. 3 years later, it was renamed to the Rooster Teeth Podcast and also recorded as video, not only getting the team the award as Best Gaming Podcast in January 8th, 2011, but also gaining sponsors for continuing the podcast. Burnie later invented and hosted the show Immersion, along with Griffin Ramsey, where video game concepts are tried out in real life. Gus and Jeff were the first victims, with Michael Jones and Gavin Free of Achievement Hunter being the ones most favored by the crowd. In 2013, he hosted The Gauntlet, and later on the new series $1 Million Butt. All of these shows can be watched on the RT site or on the Rooster Teeth YouTube channel. In June 2014, Burns started a crowdfunding campaign for his film Laser Team. It reached the goal within 10 hours, and as of 2015 became the biggest crowdfunding movie of all time, backed with $2.4 million. In 2015, Burnie also made an appearance in the film's Hit as Officer Harris, the comedy drama The Outfield, and in the YouTube Red series 12 Deadly Days. And what does he do now? Rooster Teeth has become enormous. Let's check over at the present section. Shout out to Christmas and stuff. Anyway, today Burnie holds the title of CCO, or Chief Creative Officer, generally the person managing narratives, leading the teams of directors like art director, designers, etc., and generally taking care of the company's presence in relation to its content. If you want to see him in action, you might want to check out older RT shorts, Red vs. Blue, $1 Million Butt, the RT Animated Adventures, and the RT Podcast. Burnie also publishes vlogs on the RT site and on the RT channel on YouTube, so go check him out. I could do more, but I think I already overdid it, so I have some fun facts, or trivia. Burnie is known to act strangely when drunk, such as handing out kettle corn on parties, claiming to be the character Catbug from the series Bravest Warrior, or making out with a chair and pretends it to be Gavin Free. He has multiple alter egos named Old Timey Burnie, Horse Puncher, Baby Brunette 33, and everyone's favorite, Drunk and Sober Burnie. Burnie was formerly married to Jordan Burns, the voice of Female Donut in RVB, and had 2 sons. He and Chris Damaris share the same birthday. He made appearances in the comedy film Why Him and the episode It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia from Gang 10's Bar. And that's it from me, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me in the comments what to improve or vote for the next person to be featured on RT Bio. This is not bound to Rooster Teeth alone, so feel free to vote for Achievement Hunter, Funhouse, Screw Attack, etc. members. Leave a like or a sub, or both if you like, and shout out to Rooster Teeth. You and your fandom rock. Thanks for watching, everybody.